Hello, traders, and welcome to tradingwithbill.com. I'm Bill. It's a Monday morning, just before 8 o'clock, about 13 minutes before 8 o'clock in Thailand, which would be, of course, that would be 1953 on Wall Street, somewhere about that, 43, right? So, yeah, we're back. It's a Monday. It's great to be back at the trading desk. Screens are going. Everything's great. Again, I got a shout out to Andrew with my lighting situation. My new light arrived on Friday, and I have to tell you, it is absolutely great. You'll notice that the lighting is it's even across the board. There doesn't look like there's a spotlight on my head anymore. This light comes with 2 filter plates, and it really is working very nicely, I have to say. Really nice, really nice. Thank you, Andrew, for your help and guidance on my lighting issue. So we're set as far as lights go. It's really nice. I don't have a spotlight on my head anymore. Oh, my goodness. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. It was too long for me. I only need 1 day off. 2.5 days is way too much time. I want to be working. I don't want to be at my desk. All right. So anyhow, what's going on today? Let's get to it. New Zealand had trade balance today. Was good. Year-on-year, month-on-month today. And what do we got? Gross mortgage approvals comes out today out of the Great British Pound. The Bupa president of Germany speaks today. And that's about it, folks. There is no real news today. Let's see what's happening tomorrow in Asia. RBA Assistant Governor Kent speaks. That won't do anything. But however, HIA home sales comes out tomorrow. So that'll be in Asia. So we'll keep an eye on that. Folks, let's just take a look what's going on over here. U.S. dollar index is at 89.04. Really hasn't done a lot of movement. Hopefully we'll get that up above 90. I'd like to see that above 91 by Wednesday. Think we can do it? I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's get to the charts. As we do every Monday, we always speak about the euro dollar first and foremost of our trading week. I'm starting to really like this chart, by the way. Getting used to all these things on it. We have the moving averages, the 10, the 55, and the 200, and I'm starting to like this. And I like this high-low indicators on these candles and stuff. So I'm liking it. It's doing all right. So, into Friday, we had the sell-off. Comes down to the 200 exponential moving average, the green line here, and bounces. And it decides, hey, let's go. Up she goes, comes back down, retests the 55, overshoot, right? You have to remember now when you're trading, like it's not going to come right to that point, right? It's going to probably overshoot. Even though you might put an order in for that level, that's fine. And basically just understand that it's probably going to overshoot. It just happens. And then, and then she goes back up and does really nice, comes all the way back up here. Now we're back up at resistance, right, at 23.70. We're back up at resistance here, and it's just hanging out there. This is a selling opportunity for us. It's at resistance. We want to sell this. What do I don't like? I don't like that the 10 exponential moving average is below the candle. We want to see that above the candle, as we talked about last week. So this will help push this down, right? So, this is looking good. I think this is a good trade. We'd like a little help from the dollar index today. See if the dollar can get a little bit of strength, and we can pull this to the downside. We'll take a look at a variety of stuff today. Great British Pound, not much going on here. Pretty flat, not a lot of movement here. I do like that these charts keep my arrows on there. I do like that. I got to be honest with you. But, we want this up at 42.20, right? We want this all the way back up here, right? 42.20, 40, somewhere up there. We don't want to do anything where we're at right now, right? We're at, we're going to dive right into support at a 55 EMA. I like below the 55. We have a little bit of an open space to the 200, but there's a lot of junk left of the chart. So, I don't like it at all. It's got to get out of this mess. It's got to get out of the sideways stuff and just move up. Now, I'm liking this more and more. You can see this is our trend line, and I just saw this, by the way. You see this is our trend line from last week, right? And it worked, right? Boom, boom, boom. This was a news candle here, bam, right? And this thing just worked really nice, came down, came under the 55, and look at where it stopped, my friends. Look at where it stopped, right? Boom, look left of the chart. What's left of the chart? Support. It's all about these levels. It's not difficult. The difficult is that we're human beings and we want things to happen quickly. And this just works. Left of the chart is the name of the game, right? Left of the chart. That stopped right at support. Left of the chart, what does it do? It goes sideways, sideways, sideways. Now it's inching its way back up a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, okay, you need to come back up here, though, because I'm not trading you in this. This is a mess, okay? We don't want to trade here. Too much stuff. Let's get up to that 4,200 level, 43.90, 43.80, right? Yeah, sure. I mean, let's do it. I'm sorry, 41.80, 41.90, right? Below that 4,200, we'll get in it. If it shoots into 42.10, 42.20, now we're in a holding pattern. We're not going to do nothing. We're going to wait and see what price does, and we'll reassess for another entry. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the dollar yen. Wow, that thing really took a dive, huh? Yeah, look at this baby. This baby just took a really dive here. So, what are we going to do here? Well, I have traded this probably more this year, this year being 2018, more than I've traded ever before. But this looks pretty decent to me. Just to stay with the mode of education here, you want to put a fib here. Right? We'll just throw a fib on there. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Beautiful. Right? But if you were eyeing this and you didn't want to put a fib, you're just going to come back up to this 200 exponential moving average. Right? That's where we'd want to come back to. But I got to tell you, if we can get up there, that'd be great. And we'll just take that to the downside. And that's at the 105.60 area, 70 area. Beautiful. If we get lucky, we'll come up to the 80 area and we'll take it from there. Nice trade, nice setup here. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens. What's the other thing that flares out at you when you look at this chart is, look at the exponential moving averages. They're angled, right? They're angled. They got a lot of separation here. Look at this separation between 200 and the 55 and the 10. Angle and separation tells us, listen, this is not going to come up here quickly, right? This was probably a London lunch trade if we're lucky. This has to really get some oomph and get back up there so we can get in this trade. We're surely not going to trade it at this level, right? We can't sell it here. Now, if you wanted to buy it, not against that, right? See if you can clear this 55, take it up to the 200. That's a good trade. I have no problem with that trade. I think that's a great trade. And take it to the upside if you wanted to do that. So we can come above this 55, boom, and you can take this to the upside, right? So if you get in at 105.10 and you'll get out at 105.50. So you're going to get 40 pips out of this trade depending on where you get in. Not a bad trade, folks. Not a bad trade. So we're looking for opportunity. We don't care which way it goes. We have our bias, but we don't care which way it goes. If it goes up, we'll get in it and we'll take it to the upside. And we'll just do that. This looks good. This looks really well. Looks like a good trading opportunity for us today. Let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar today. Yeah, you just don't want to be bubbling around with that, right? Get rid of that fib. Let's bring this over here. Yeah, really, this is another good example of, okay, that's at 72, 80, 85, somewhere in there. We'd like to see price come up. But this is a mess here. This is a mess. And I'm going to tell you, this to me does not look like this wants to come back up to here. This to me just tells me this wants to continue to the downside. This really does not say that this, right? Look at this. Boom, right? This is just, spatial intelligence, right? This is just saying, man, I am bearish. I am significantly bearish. It sold off, went below the 200, comes back up to the 200, can't sustain above it, closes quite a few candles, like 4 hours worth of candles, above the 200, and then just falls apart and comes back down. Now it's fighting the 200 again. This to me just says, listen, we are going to continue to the downside. Probably no trade here. Probably no trade here. If you're going to do something, right, you're going to want to see what happens with this. Maybe you can put a trend line there. but you're really looking for this to basically come back to here, right? You're going to want it back down. Oh, that's not what I want to go in. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, so you might want to take it here to the downside. If you can break through this, and you got a nice wide open space down here, and I don't know what's below it, but I don't like that trade, but it's a possibility. But this definitely, we're going to get this off the chart here. This definitely looks like this wants to absolutely continue to the downside. This just looks so bearish to me. It's not holding levels. It's not doing anything. This just tells me we're going to continue to go to the downside. Just sell me, right? Just sell this. So that's what we're going to do. Traders, it's that time. Is it pretty or is it ugly? You got it. We're talking about the dollar index. Here's another one, right? Bam, down, 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 right? Just looks so bearish. And again, EMAs, angle and separation on those EMAs, right? So they're doing this, right? Down, down, down. And each level is big angle and separation here. And this is, you love to see this, right? Angle and separation, angle and separation. This start a little bit to the upside. What happens? It turns back down again. So this is not coming up anytime soon. And when I'm looking at this chart, technically it doesn't look like it's going to come up very soon. So I have to move my prediction to the 91 probably till Friday. This doesn't look like this wants to do anything, my friends. Traders, thank you for being with me on this Monday. Good to be back with you. And we will see you tomorrow morning in Asia. Traders, always remember to trade smart, not hard. We'll catch you tomorrow morning, folks. Have a great trading day. See you now. Bye-bye.